All right, hey guys, thanks for joining us. Thanks for coming back. Those were some awesome vids that we just saw.
Yes, yes, yes.
All
I was
right.
in the mood for those.
So we're gonna move right along in the show, and joining us now we have Raul Rubio with Tequila Works out
Yes.
in Madrid. So how's it going, Raul?
Hi guys. Fine, working very hard in Deadlight.
On Deadlight, yes, that's your upcoming game.
Yeah, we got it. We got a chance to at least see the teaser. We want to know, with this whole conversation we're having right now, if you can give us maybe a few more.
Yeah, did you like it?
Go ahead.
Did you like the teaser?
Yes, yes, and I think one of the first questions I had when I was looking at it, why Canada?
Why Canada?
Well, always all the good stuff happens in America, so why not Canada? Actually, it makes a lot of sense in the 1986 contest the game takes place. So Canada, it's the best good, well, no, the best starting point we could find for Randall Wayne. Our main character was born in British Columbia, so Canada, it's the key in the story.
Okay. That makes sense, and that leads into our next question. I mean, tell us a bit more about this character. I mean, he's pretty rugged, and in the trailer, I mean, he starts off talking about killing someone. I don't. Is it him that's done this? Tell us a little bit more about that.
Okay. The true story is focused in chapters, mainly in Ronald Wayne. Ronald Wayne, it's an ordinary man, a normal person. In fact, he's a park warden, and he's not a soldier or a scientific or is a nobody. So Deadlight story focus in the struggle Randall Wayne faces his problems and his fears. Imagine yourself, you wake up one morning and it's the apocalypse. So what would you do?
The end of the world.
Randall Wayne reacts. Well, you can run away or hide or take a shotgun. Well, it depends of yourself. Randall Wayne just tries to survive, to keep going, and of course he has strong motivations, but also a strict moral. So he doesn't want to kill anybody. But well, when all the other survivors are trying themselves as you, you have to make not so right choices, because in this game you are not a hero. You are just someone trying to survive.
Yeah, so you got right. So really, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So, what are some of his motivations? Like what tools even does he have in the game? Calling it with the title in Deadlight. What is some of the mechanics behind the gameplay? We know it's a puzzle adventure, right?
Well, in fact, Deadlight is not only the name of the game. Deadlight is actually how we present the universe. Deadlight is a 2.5D game. That means that we have 3D graphics and classical school gameplay, 2D gameplay, and all the game is represented like 3D. So all these shadows you can see in the teaser and the screenshots are not only a graphic technique, but also a metaphor of how the main character Ronald Wayne sees the world.
Okay.
So you can expect a lot of action platforming and cinematic moments. For example, one of our biggest inspiration for Deadlight were classics like Prince of Persia, Out of This World.
I do remember that game, Out of This World.
Yeah.
I believe that's on Nintendo. Maybe we lost our connection. Raul, are you still there with us? We got a little freeze there. Okay. So, folks, we seem like we lost the connection, so maybe we'll just go ahead and play the trailer again. Let's take another look at it now that we know a little bit more about this character.
Yes.
And we'll get Raul right back on the phone.
We'll get right back on the phone. Promise. So, checked out this trailer right now. It's a teaser, so it's a quick one. And then...
On that very moment, we all leave humanity behind and turn into animals. If you look into their eyes, you can feel how their savage instincts arise, struggling for survival. But it's already too late to change their fate. When the last spark goes out in their eyes, you find relief in knowing things are the way they should be.
Yeah, we're back.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
We got Raul back on the line here, and now Raul, you were telling us why the game was called Deadlight. Continue.
Well, as I told you, Deadlight is not only a name, but also the proper universe for the game. We represent visually Deadlight as a world of shadows, backlit silhouettes, where, well, that's not only a visual effect, but also how Runaway feels and sees the world. So, in short, if you take inspiration in all classic cinematic platforms like Prince of Persia, Another World, Out of This World in America, Flashback, you get a strong hint of what experience we want to offer with Deadlight. Add physics-based puzzles and mechanics that should be in all games with zombies. Deadlight is not a zombie shooter, but we have zombies. It's a full noise, and how can you not only make mistakes producing noise, but also how you can take advantage of that, because your enemies are pretty dumb unless they are human.
Okay. So most of your enemies are non-human.
Yeah, you are not a hero. You are just trying to survive. And the difference between you and the others is you have agility, you have stamina, you have speed, and you have brains. So you better use it, because my shooting is not going to take you very far in that light.
Okay. I mean, it's still, again, sounds like an amazing game, and it's really nice that it's coming out on Xbox Live. Is this coming out as an arcade, or is this like a full, close to AAA title? How do you see that in terms of length of a story and a gameplay that's been delivered digitally?
Well, with Tequila Works, we have this almost boutique concept of a studio in which, we care a lot about everything we do. So for us, it's not different if it's an XBLA game or a full retail game, because, coming from the projects and companies we care of. In short, that is coming an exclusive for XBLA. But you can expect a top quality product, and all the finest assets or artists have been managed to create.
Right. Now, I mean, you talk about your team too, and you know how they've come from large developer houses.
I mean, just to name a few, you got Blizzard Entertainment, Pyro Studios, Sony Computer Entertainment Europe. Right there will tell you that you guys are the real deal here.
So starting up Tequila Works, you're the CEO and creative director. Starting it up, how were you able to put together an ensemble of talent on that caliber? I mean, these people have worked on some games like Diablo 3 that's not even out, but just highly anticipated and looks gorgeous, as well as Deadlight. How were you able to put together a team like
this? Can you tell us about Diablo 3? I know you can't. It's okay.
Well, the secret is lots of tequila, actually. So you get drunk, put them in a truck, and when they awake, well, they are in chains, so they can escape. No, of course. Most of us have actually worked together in the past in other projects. Of lead environment artist who worked in Diablo 3, he made 3 Diablo 3s for 6 years. So
Wow.
he wanted to make something different and smaller. The key was that we wanted to be proud of what we do again and enjoy it. So focusing in digital platforms was a natural evolution for us. We wanted to offer something different, something that you cannot give with everything. That's better, just different.
So, something that's not out there yet, and something. I mean, and it looks like it fits. I mean, I like your philosophy of it's no difference in the game. Whether it's a retail copy or arcade copy, it's something that's enjoyable, and you're putting that quality in it. We see the game has a really great cinematic, photorealistic look to it. We were able to show that in the trailer, going from live action to what looked like it was going to be gameplay. I want to know when will we be able to see that up close? Will there be a demo out before this summer, or will it be at any shows uptime soon?
Well, I cannot discuss that because our publisher is Microsoft Studios and they care of that. Okay. But you can expect Deadlight in summer, and of course, there will be a demo, and it will be playable before launch for the media and press.
Oh, okay. So there'll be a demo online. It'll be available before that retail copy comes out. Okay. That's fair. That sounds great.
We're definitely going to pick that up and spotlight it here on the show, so we can see what it is.
We will definitely see what it's all about. Hey, before we cut out here, I did want to ask you with Tequila Works and a lot of the talent that you have on your team coming from an indie background and going through the indie channel of Microsoft, being a first party publisher. What are your thoughts on the indie landscape in video games today?
Well, this is we are living sorry, I cannot tell the word in English. We are right now living a huge big bang where all the talent that was kept from the industry because the projects are so big and so many other things. It's like a back to the roots. So with all these new distribution channels and all these crazy ideas that you can only make when you are small. I think this is a turning point in our industry right now. In a few years, a lot of this talent, new talent, will be professionals that have lived a completely different scenario of the one we have to live in the 90s or the beginning of the century. Okay. So this is going to change everything. I can only I am amazed myself of the titles and the new creations that every day you can find thanks to the Steam or even direct distribution. It's incredible.
Okay, that's a great answer. I mean, I see a lot of articles relating to the idea of large developer studios, with layoffs and not non-publishing deals, sprouting up smaller and smaller groups of indie developers or developers who started off in indie but didn't have the same tools like you're talking about at their disposal, and now they do. So I got to say, Raul, you're doing great work. It looks awesome with Deadlight.
Thank you, but it's not me, it's the team. So thumbs up for him. Thank you for all your support. We expect to be up to your expectations. So stay tuned, and you will see more of Deadlight in very little time.
Well, that's great. I just want to ask, whose idea was it to have a light bulb skull as the logo? Because honestly, you have an idea, it's a light bulb, right? Well, what's your thoughts on the emblem?
In fact, we mix a skull with a bulb,
Yeah.
so we call it in Spanish the cabilla. So it should be bulb or something like that, scalp in English.
Oh,
we don't know. Well, we wanted to avoid all these Mexican stereotypes,
Like
the
skulls.
Mexican hat, cactus, desert, and we wanted to focus on what makes us different, in the sense that we are combining this old traditional way of making things with cutting edge technology.
Mm-hmm.
And the result is, not only our logo, but all our corporate name, or how we present things. For example, we are very proud of a small detail. The Deadlight logo you can see in here, that's not a SIM or a Photoshop. That's very brave ourselves, because, the ones who made the logo came from the movie industry, and for them it was the natural way of doing things. That's wonderful, because we learn a lot of things every day from everybody here in the studio. That's the good thing of coming from such different studios and companies.
We're very jealous of what you do.
Yes.
Let me tell you.
I got to ask a question, which brings it up too. Who at Tequila Works has gotten a tattoo of that logo already?
Yes.
Because I want one.
Well, okay. The one who is responsible of the logo is Mark Sanz and Oscar Perales. They are two graphic designers, gorgeous graphic designers from Barcelona.
Okay.
And all the merit is theirs, and all the headache and pain for achieving that, it's all ours, because they suffered a lot to get the right one.
Wow. So a lot of people have gotten a tattoo already. I'm going to try to find it so I can get it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you got anything left to say? You want to give a shout out to anybody, Raul? What's that?
Yes, very much for this opportunity. If you want something different with Deadlight, just to add that this is a story-driven experience. So the story in Deadlight is actually quite deep, not only for the universe, the world, but what happens in the game. Just to give thank you to our art director, Cesar, who had the original idea, which actually is this. He made the speed painting one day, and we started to question ourselves, what the hell was that, and who was that guy alone in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And in a few months, you will enjoy Deadlight in this summer. So
Yes.
thank you very much.
So
for everything.
a few months?
A few months.
So 2 or 3?
Summer comes quick.
I said nothing.
Okay. All right. Well, I tried.
All right, maybe we're going to open the summer with some Deadlight.
Yeah.
Raul, again, thanks for joining us. It's been great talking to you. Can we get one quick One Life to Play from you, as we do all our guests?
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks to you. You're welcome.
All right, no problem. All right, so we got some other things coming up in the show. We're going to wrap up. What do we got left?
Actually, coming up next, we're going to do the top 10 PSN downloads of 2011.
Yeah,
So.
PSN downloads of 2011. Maybe later we can do that top 10 Xbox Live.
Oh, we will.
2012,
that's
and Deadlight will be in there, right?
Sure, absolutely.
All right, Raul, thanks for joining us. Hey, guys, we'll be right back. Check out some of these trailers.
1Life2Play.
Bye.